One thing that they don't tell you when you have an inflammatory skin condition is the lasting damage that comes from scratching your skin. And when your skin is itchy, there is nothing harder than stopping an itch. The people around you are telling you to stop itching. Your brain is telling you to stop itching, but you can't. And one of the big things to this day I can still see on my skin, despite having managed to control my flares now with the products that I've created, but I will always have a darker neck than my face. And I don't know if you can see it here, but my skin color on my neck is darker than my face. Now, I don't have any makeup on. This is cream and sun cream. But the skin on my neck, you can see, if I do this, can you see this is a completely different tone compared to my skin here? But I would get flare-ups around here. So this area is still a bit darker. And if you look like here, my skin again is a bit lighter because I would have really bad eczema and inflammation here. So this patch of my skin is darker, and that's because of damage to the skin. And it's really frustrating because at the time when your skin is itchy, you want nothing more than to itch it. But if this is my message to anyone, I understand, I get it. Don't do what I did if you can help it. I know it's so hard, but I really went in on my skin and I scratched it so badly that years and years later, in fact decades later, my skin now is just a completely different color. And if I look at the inside of my elbows, you can see that this is darker. This is a darker area compared to my skin here. And the reason for that is this is where I get inflammation. This is where I scratch. But the main thing for me is if I can now prevent any further damage to my skin by getting the itchiness under control, the dryness under control, the redness under control, the inflammation under control, and I can start healing my skin, that is the main thing, because I wouldn't even want to know that if I carried on scratching, if my skin was still in a bad state, I wouldn't even want to know what damage was going to be caused in the future, because it would be 100 times worse than what it is now. And the reason I created my products is so that we can start healing now. We don't have to go down a road where we are severely damaging our skin.